do a couple songs I wrote about relationships. We're gonna bring Sandy on up, and then we're gonna bring Mr. Harvey on up and have a good old time. This first song is one some of you all may know. I'm pretty open about the fact that I was badly addicted to opiates for a while, and using a drug called buprenorphine and medical cannabis, I was able to break the addiction chain, and since November 11 of 2011, I've kicked morphine, Xanax, Adderall, and tobacco with no relapses. Medically assisted therapies are very controversial, but in my case, they've saved my life, and I've done real well and helped me keep going on and doing what I do and being able to be here with you tonight. You know, when I first started getting my feet back under me, I ran into some people I hadn't seen in a while. One of them was a lady friend, and I kind of said, hey, she said, man, I hear you're doing a lot better. I said, yeah, I can make it through the gig without nodding out on the piano, and I remember most of the words, and you know, and everything's going pretty good. And I said, you want to hang out like we used to? And she goes, yeah, okay, we can do that. I said, you know, like, Billy, I know what you're looking for. She said, you're looking for friends with benefits. That got a big laugh, didn't it? At any rate, I said, well, actually, to tell you the truth, at 60 years old, friends with benefits means somebody that can drive at night. But yeah, okay. That got the laugh, okay? At any rate. And she said, well, we can do that, but there's that other guy that we both know about. It was another musician. I said, for shit's sake, he's married. You've had it. She said, I know, no, it's just, but I'm telling you the deal, that I love you, but I said, so like, nothing? She said, no, you'll never be number one. And I said, you know what? I can work with that. This is called, I'm going to be your 1.5. Don't ask me why a song like this should have a Johnny Cash beat, but it just does. Well, now I know because you've told me you're still in love with him. The years are rolling by, your chances are getting slim. Don't you know you could make me at least the second happiest man alive? If I can't be number one, I'm gonna be your 1.5. Okay, I'm not your number one. Don't like the sound of being your number two. How about if I'm the second best thing that ever happened to you? Life's like a ball game. It never goes according to plan. If I can't knock in the home run, let me get to second base now and then. I'm a little more than one and a little less than three. And if you're not over him, well, honey, at least you're under me. See, that's one of those you're going, oh, this is kind of a funny, okay, so he hadn't changed that much. At least he's wearing men's clothes for a change. At least he's not wearing that goddamn Waffle House outfit. Well, it's still early. Where was I? Well, you know I won't get mad if every now and then you get a laugh. Introducing me socially as your significant 1.5. It's all right, yeah, it's okay by me. If everybody says, I know that guy, that's designated plan B. Honey, one's a lonely number. 1.5 ain't so bad. Life is too damn long to go around feeling sad. If I'm not your number one, there ain't no reason to get worried, because when it comes to my list, to tell you the truth, you are somewhere around second or third. Well, you know that that's going to make us at least the third happiest folks alive. If I can't be number one, I want to be your 1.5. Yeah, I will. Alrighty. One more. This is a song that I wrote about doing online dating in my mid-50s for the first time in my life. Well, I have to be honest, it was a change period in my life. This was after I had a brief marriage to a girl, a Russian bride. I did. I married a girl from Chernobyl, and I wrote a song about her called You Glow Girl. I'm not going to do it. And then I was dating a Mennonite girl up in Virginia, and I found out she had a drinking problem. So I wrote a song about her called I Love You, Honey, But You Keep Falling Off the Wagon. So it's that's a good one, huh? That's high as shit when I wrote that one. At any rate, we're on Anyway, this is the song that got me asked not to come back to the Jacksonville Blues Festival. Well, now, I used to date a lady doctor. All she ever said was cough. I went out with a contortionist till she broke it off. I went out with a tow truck operator, gave me a real good push. I hung around with a hippie in Gainesville who said, "Watch out for the bush." That's like the Bush family. And then I went out with a high school teacher, said I didn't quite make the grade. I had a good thing going with a hula dancer who said, "You just need to get less obvious." I went out with an attorney. She was always on my case. I went out with a girl who designed the Etch-a-Sketch. She disappeared without a trace. See, now I'm pretty, I like that line. I'm good with that one. I went out with a narcoleptic. After she gave me the nod, the lady down at the Bass Pro Shop laughed when I whipped out my rod. I went out with a girl who did the fries at McDonald's. Call me her big dictator. The lady down at the local bait store said I was a master of Wop Babaluba of the obvious. You know what I've got? I got female problems. Get them every once in a while. I get my female problems. Don't you know they really cramp my style? I'll give you something to boo about. With a flight controller, she turned out to be kind of plain. I went out with a window washer. Lord, what a pain. I went out with a bipolar forensic pathologist. Come on, smarties. She kept reaching for the tissues, hung around with a magazine editor. She had her share of issues. I went out with a Quaker girl. She said, "I just want to be friends." Actually, the truth of the matter was, I was on Blind Pig Records at the time, and the verse went, "I went out with a girl who owned 2 motels. She really liked it in both ends." But they wouldn't let me put it on there, okay. I asked the girl at the nursing home, "Do you love me?" And she said, "Well, that all depends." I love that one. Just for that, I went out with a moonshiner's daughter. She always made me liquor. But I love her still. The girl down at the candy store, all she did was laugh and snicker. I went out with a genealogist, said I drove her up a tree, hung around with a piano tuner. She got lost at sea. I went out with a lady butcher. She liked to grind my meat around. And these days I'm dating an undertaker. Why is that, Reverend Billy? She'd be the last one to ever put me down. But yeah, I got female problems. Get them every once in a while. Get them female problems. And they really cramp my style. Think about my female problems, most of which I've been the cause. I think about my years of female problems. It's enough. It's enough. It's enough to give a man a pause. Man a pause. Ah, hell with it. There you go. Sandy, come on up here.